Hi guys, how are we doing? Happy St. Patrick's Day. We are filming in front of kind of the second half of my bookshelf. Some of the books that are on here are books that I do want to show you that I have purchased in January and in February, because I actually did get a really good response from the videos that I did and the book haul that I did. So I'm actually going to go through the books that I did buy in January and February, and I'm just going to kind of label them as just a regular book haul, because I don't exactly remember everything that I got in January and February. You can see I'm kind of opening a box right now. This is actually a box, hello, from Book Outlet. I think it's a slightly smaller one than I'm used to. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 books, so it's not so bad. And only one of them is a scratch and dent. And I actually broke my own rule. I went above the $4 mark, which is normally where I like to stay. I like to stay at like $4 and below. 2 of them, no, 3. Ooh, hello. 3 of them are $5.99, but I also had a $5 coupon, so I thought, well, what the hell? I had a $5 coupon. Paper. This one I was really excited for. This is The Cavendish Home for Boys and Girls by Claire Legrand. Let's see that. And again, I'm so sorry. I'm actually having to film this on my iPad, so I'm sorry that it's backwards. But I heard that this was an amazing series. I actually had a friend of mine whose kids read this and thought it was amazing and thought that it would be the kind of thing that I would like as like a fluff read or just something to read for fun. So I saw it and was like, well, hell yeah, I'm going to get it. So then I also got Malice at the Palace by Rhys Bowen. I'm not going to lie. I know I said it in my earlier videos. My mom is a fan of mystery. I used to be so against mysteries, but I've actually started to really come to appreciate them. And I really liked the cover of this one. And then when I found out that it was a mystery, I was all about it. But it says up top at the bottom of on the back of the book, 35th in line for the British throne, Lady Georgiana Rannoch becomes embroiled in some royal wrongdoing. And I thought that was pretty interesting. But like I said, I loved the cover. I just thought it was really classy, and it kind of reminded me of like a Miss Marple-esque cover. I also got The Supernatural Enhancements by Edgar Cantero. And who can't love this cover? And it's a hardback, so, I mean, I like hardbacks because normally when I take books to work, they end up in my purse. So I definitely had to make sure that it was going to be a hardback. The following collection of documents details the events that occurred at Axton House, 1 Axton Road, Point Bless, Virginia, during the months of November and December of 1995. Anytime a book starts like that, I'm interested. I'm hooked. That's it. I'm done. So I loved the cover. I loved that kind of, well, here, it's kind of like a mockumentary. Like, here's the documents that we found about this house. It kind of reminds me of like a Blair Witch Project-esque type thing. And having been to Burkittsville, where the Blair Witch Project was filmed, I have a kind of appreciation for that in my heart. How to Speak Brit by Christopher J. Moore, the quintessential guide to the King's English, Cockney slang, and other flummoxing British phrases. And I just thought that was really funny. I have never been to Great Britain. However, It is my home away from home, I am sure. I actually have a lot of friends that live there, and so if I was ever there, it would become my home, I'm sure. This is actually Blood of My Blood, the conclusion to the I Hunt Killers trilogy by Barry Lyga. So I did actually purchase I Hunt Killers. It says trilogy, but there's two other books that I see here. Huh. So I'm actually, and I totally just written my book. Awkward moment. I thought I was just ripping the sticker off. No, I actually totally ripped part of the, okay. Well, that is now going to have to be fixed. Alright, I will fix that later. Anywho, I see two other books here. I Hunt Killers, which is the one that I already have. And then there's Game and Lucky Day. Oh, Lucky Day is a novella. Okay, we're all set now. But this is the conclusion, which is Blood of My Blood. I actually haven't read I Hunt Killers yet, but I did get it. I think I got it in January, I think. And I do plan on reading it. But man, I can't believe we're just going to move on because otherwise I'll just focus on it. Downsiders by Neal Shusterman. This was actually a book that I was supposed to read in middle school, I think. And I didn't actually read this one. I actually read the other book that we were supposed to read. Like, we had a choice between two books. And I didn't pick this one. I think I picked The Outsiders. I know, Outsiders, Downsiders. But I actually heard really good things about it. It's actually a society of people that live underneath the streets. Yeah, underneath New York City. Okay. And then they talk about people who are topsiders, people who live above the streets. And I just thought that was a really neat concept. And when I saw it, I was like, yeah, okay, I'll get that. Then we have, Christopher Fowler. This is actually Bryant and May and the Bleeding Heart, a peculiar crimes mystery. A Peculiar Crimes Unit mystery by Christopher Fowler. I actually have another one of his books, and I got it from like a flea market, and I thought it was really, really great. I loved the way he read, and I loved his characters, so I was like, yeah, okay, I can get behind this. So I decided to get some of his other books. There are a couple other books of his on Book Outlet, which I may get later, but... And the last two are kind of like really near and dear to my heart. Here we go. I have Ivory Vikings. The Mystery of the Most Famous Chessmen in the World and the Woman Who Made Them. This is by Nancy Marie Brown, which I also had to get because my maiden name is Brown. So discovered in the 1830s on a remote Hebridean beach, the 92 Lewis chessmen are the best-known Scottish archaeological find of all time. At the Scottish National Museum and the British Museum, they are among the most frequently viewed and beloved objects. Songs, fantasies, thrillers, and films feature these quirky figurines. Harry played wizard's chess with them in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Drawing from medieval Icelandic sagas, modern archaeology, art history, forensics, and the history of board games, Ivory Vikings links the Lewis chessmen to the Vikings' luxury trade in walrus ivory and to a Norwegian king's fondness for wearing kilts. So it just follows like Viking history, which of course is very near and dear to me because I am a Norse pagan, so that really hits close to home. Plus, I am actually learning Icelandic in my spare time, which is very few and far between. So that is definitely near and dear to my heart. Plus, I just love those kinds of stories. Like, we just find random things, and then it's such a big archaeological find. So I just thought it was going to be really interesting. And last but certainly not least, The Children of Odin, a book of northern myths by Padraic Colum. Before time as we know it began, gods and goddesses lived in the city of Asgard. Odin Allfather crossed the Rainbow Bridge to walk among men in Midgard. Thor defended Asgard with his mighty hammer. Mischievous Loki was constantly getting into trouble with the other gods, and dragons and giants walked free. This collection of Norse sagas, retold by author Padraic Colum, and with an exciting new cover, gives us a sense that magical time when the world was filled with powers and wonders we can hardly imagine. So, I love those northern myths. I thought it would be great. That is actually it. It was really quick, very easy. I will see you guys next time. Let me know if you still like them. Subscribe, comment, let me know. I will talk to you soon. I've got to go eat dinner. Bye, guys.